Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, and we're back at Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we're going to find ourselves a nice little job for Matilda to take around, because we can. Well, we've got quite a few jobs here we can pick from, actually. How long's that one? Ooh, that's a long drive all the way to Rockhart. I think we've already been there. Cardiff. That one doesn't ring a bell. Don't know that one. Just come from there, no. Bremen? Been there. Let's take a great big ventilation tube, why not? Probably because it will crash and burn like we always seem to do. I need to make some money, we need to buy the new truck. We need to also repair Matilda at some point. We are fully rested after the last journey, so let us proceed onwards. And we'll go this way, I think, because I want to see more. Oh, what? Only just brushed. Oh. Yeah. Let's uncover some more of the map here, shall we? Yes, let's do that. What the hell? It's only money, right? Although you nearly got hit then, sir. Oh, yes. Don't overly recognise where we are right now. Yes, we definitely want to take this job. I must confess, I don't have any sort of idea what to talk about this episode at all. I suppose I can tell you what I've been up to the last few days. I live in the UK, it's very hot over here at the moment. I could tell you Myrtai is a fantastic girlfriend, but you already know that. And she took me out for dinner today, actually. Yeah, let's talk about today. Every now and again, me and Myrtai will have a little date today. A little day which is just us. We shut out the rest of the world and just do what we want to do. And today just happened to be that day. Should have really checked that before coming out, but why are you all parked on the side of the road like that? Why? Why? Never mind. Okay, let's take us a quick screenshot of this. Ventilation tubing. That angle from the front. It looks very phallic, does it not? Skype, why you no take screenshots? Never mind. Skype? I mean, Steam. Never mind, let's go back into cart. Let's get this job done. I thought they said race mix for a second. Gotta go in blind. Anyway, no matter. Let's just continue on. Well, thank you, lights. Nice of you to change. Let's see how quickly we can get this job done then. So yeah, today happens to be day to day for me and Myrtai. I took her first of all to see Despicable Me 2. And to tell you guys now, the child inside of you, your inner child will enjoy it, but the grown-up part of you will not. It's definitely a kids' film, unlike the first Despicable Me, which was enjoyable by all ages. Despicable Me 2 is definitely a kids' film. Worth watching. The minions are the main part of the plot in this one. There's no reason why you shouldn't go watch it. Although out of the films I've seen recently, I'd say Pacific Rim is probably, personally for me, the better film. Probably because it floats more of my buttons, whereas Despicable Me, I really had to engage my childish side. And after that, Murtai took me out for lunch, and I had a 12-ounce extra large burger from our local-ish eatery type place, and she had a 5-ounce steak. Bollocks. Coming through. Yep, so sorry. But now we're both stuffed to the point where Murtai's now having a nap. And I'm trying to be quiet whilst recording. Because it's always a good thing when you're trying to be quiet when you're recording. I don't think I've tried to record with Murtai sleep behind me before. Not properly like this. Although I guarantee at some point before the end of the episode she'll wake up and go, Maud, I love you. And then she'll try and give me a hug, I'll turn around and notice, and then I'll put Matilda into a wall. It tends to happen. But never mind, let's get moving. It's another hot day in the UK. Oh, did I mention I had the air conditioning fixed in my car? It turns out I just needed repairing. Well, not repairing, recharging. So went down to the local Halfords automobile store, said to them my aircon needs recharging, can you do it for me? Yep, and they did it. And it's good. And it's very cool, very cold, very nice. Mods like winter more than summer. You may have noticed in previous Euro Truck videos when we have the snow mod on. I really do prefer the snow. I find it a lot easier to warm up than I do to keep cool. I shall spare you the details of how I'm attempting to keep cool right now. Let's just say a minimum amount of clothing. Windows and doors all open. Doors open. Thank you, door. Just realised it was closed then, there was no draft coming through. In fact, there's no draft anyway. The weather in this country is rotten at the moment. I'm waiting for the weather people to start saying, oh, it's a hosepipe ban, we're running out of water. Yeah, totally running out of water. Well, a life necessities along with bread and toilet roll and still charge you for it. Ah well. But let's just not turn this into a rant about overcharging for bare essentials. Because otherwise we could be here all day discussing about what would comprise a bare essential. I must admit I'm actually quite sleepy myself. I've had a full load of food, I'm about ready to get a nap, but no, I figured it'd be more important to get Euro Truck done for tomorrow afternoon, because it's Saturday now as I record this, and it should be going up Sunday evening, so it's tomorrow from that point of view. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be a very exciting Euro Truck. Never bloody is when I'm feeling like this. Especially when oh bollocks, there goes my nice excellent cargo load. Reward. So Mod, why did that happen? Well, I went into the corner too fast. Oh, actually that's something we can talk about. The Spanish train crash. And I have to admit, I was actually quite horrified by that. A lot of things you see in the news these days, because there's so much of it and the information we can get, along with the speed of the information and the detail at which it arrives, means by and large we're mostly desensitized to the news. And I was planning today actually to record something from Train Simulator, which is a follow-on from Railworks. I've had Railworks for a few years now, and I thought, oh, now I've got a computer that's good enough to run it properly, I might actually play it again. Do some videos of just going from A to B, heavily edit it so it actually looks interesting. But I was also, you know, I play Train Simulator like I do Euro Truck, without much of a shit. I'll just crash the things left, right and centre, and so you can imagine that would have been in very poor taste given what happened in Spain. For those of you that aren't aware of what's happened, a state-owned train. That is to say, oh, what? Where's the speed camera? Which way am I going? Straight, good. A state-owned train company, one of their drivers took a train at double the recommended speed limit through a banked section, and the train entered a corner far too quickly. Like I say, it was travelling double the speed limit, and it wasn't the train itself that, sorry, it wasn't the engine itself that derailed first, it was the carriages behind it. The one immediately behind the engine first came off, and it dragged all the others with it, and that sent the cab off. And they're saying about 80 people died, with another 150, 200 injured on top of that. And the first thing the driver says is, "Did I kill anyone?" Well, mate, duh. And now he's refusing to talk about the situation with the police. But they have found the black box, so they'll be able to find whether it's mechanical fault or whether it was him being an idiot. But going on previous evidence that they've found on his Twitter, he basically posted pictures of his train doing 125 mile an hour. He's not afraid of taking his train fast, so chances are he was speeding to try and make up for lost time. Let's not forget, Spain is in a massive economic crisis, much like the rest of the world, but it's hit Spain quite hard in particular. And so they're probably under a lot more pressure to keep to timetables. A lot more pressure. There's still no excuse. What he's done is unforgivable. So he's refusing to talk to police about it, maybe because he feels so guilty, maybe because he thinks he can get away with it still somehow. I'm not sure what he's thinking there. Not sure at all. What impressed me most about the whole thing was the way that, very much like in Japan when they had their disaster a couple of years ago, they just cleaned up the line and it was operational the very next day. The train is still next to the track, wrecked, but they got the line operational. And, you know, props to Spain. They got it done quickly. People expecting to be lazy and not bother, but no, they got it all cleaned up. All the injured are in hospital being looked after. They got a very efficient service over in Spain, despite what stereotypes we might like to think about the siesta living nation. And my condolences. Fuck! And my condolences go out to the families of those affected by this stupid disaster. And it is stupid because the train driver shouldn't be going that fast in that section of the track. Oh god. Bye bye money. Especially making money. Moving on from the train and going back to Eurotruck, I think it's time to maybe have another challenge on the go, because £400 to get my hair removed for Papyrus charity. That's justgiving.com/mod1982 in case anybody is interested. I sense the need to set another challenge to make things interesting again. Well, not that it's not interesting, but I want to push that target number back up a bit. I feel the need that we have to... Oh shit, we're shifting. We are shifting. I feel the need to win a challenge, because I would like to make it more difficult to get my hair removed, if I'm honest. Not that donations have been forthcoming recently, but it does not matter, we're here for the fun of it. And of course everybody's doing their best to share the videos in lieu of being able to donate, so I appreciate that just as much. Don't you worry guys. So I'm thinking challenge. A long trip. This is just a one shot challenge, this I'm thinking. One long trip, fragile cargo, maybe from one side of Europe to the other, although not as long as the race across Europe, just a stupidly long trip, a couple of 100 miles at least. And, oh shit, we'll get Matilda fully repaired, and if it will be a no damage run. Not no repair, no damage, and if we make Matilda take any damage through crashing, or make her cargo take any damage through crashing, then I fail the challenge. But as we have seen, Matilda can take damage through general wear and tear, so that won't count, because otherwise it'd be impossible to complete a long challenge. But what does everybody say about that? A long challenge across Europe, fragile cargo if need be, although not necessarily fragile, and we shall just enjoy ourselves, see if we can do this challenge. It'll probably take a while, because I'll be wanting to take it carefully. But yeah, I'm thinking next Sunday slot. Not on a Thursday slot, because I like to talk about random crap during Thursday's episodes. Thinking of which, need more questions, guys. I need you all to throw me some more questions, because we're running a little bit low on Thursday's episode for questions at this moment in time. Oh god, it's hot and I need a drink. Today I am not drinking Monster, I'm drinking Pepsi Max in a handy fridge-sized 1.5 litre bottle. Very handy size, to tell you. That's nice. 2 litre bottles are just the wrong size to go in a fridge, I find. But a 1.5 litre, same height but different width. And oh, yeah, let's take it carefully through here, but that's not the reason I'm taking it carefully. It'd be nice to just make some bloody money to get that new truck, and so far the winning name for it is Dead Metal. There's no ifs or buts about that one. It does look like the truck is going to be called Dead Metal when we finally buy it. Let's get back up to speed, Tildy. Good old Tildy. We like Tildy. What's not to like about Tildy? I know, right? Go on, you fat bitch. Get up to speed. Today. Yeah, I like the sound of that as a challenge. I do. If it means having to travel across Europe first to get to the cargo, then I'll just have to do that. In fact, what I should do is, on Thursday's episode, just drive around trailer free and get to one of the corners. Oh no, we're going to corner Europe now, aren't we? So maybe I'll do it in the next episode. We'll have a look at the end of this episode and we'll decide then. But I still need plenty of questions for... Oh! Just a bit too fast into that corner there. I completely meant to do that. Right. What? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This isn't your repair bill, is it, game? No. Holy shit. And here we go, the beginning of our troubles. Well, depending on where we end this episode, I might do a... I don't know how to attack the challenge. Do we do it on Thursday? Or do we do it next Sunday? We'll see, because if we do it on Sunday, then next Thursday's episode I could just do a quick job instead. La-di-da. Only halfway through the trip, Tildy. Come on, don't let me down now, girl. It's not even taking us that long at the moment, actually. I'm impressed. I do feel the need to play this game off camera though and make some money using quick jobs. Not using Tildy, of course. Do-do. Oh god, it's getting hot and sweaty in here now. Ridiculously so. Oh, actually, changed the plan. There's a breeze. Leaned a bit forward so I can get in the breeze. I'm going to look back at this video one day and go, yeah, that was special. Not just for the crashing, but also sounding so derpy with the heat. Jeez. good news for anybody interested in this Scandinavia mod. The guys who are creating that are getting ever closer to finishing it. I think they're about 80% complete now. They waited for 1.4 to go live, and now they're tinkering their patch so it works with 1.4. And yeah, I think that's all we know at the moment. I'm looking forward to it. I very much look forward to playing the game at some point soon with the expansion. 29 and 8, bloody hell. What to talk about though? It's too hot, I can't concentrate on the game and on what to talk about. It's very difficult, and also usually I have an episode plan in front of me that I refer to. The Book of Planning, I might introduce you guys to that. Might. There we go, now we're shifting. Oh yeah. And I found myself having to blink a lot to try and concentrate on staying awake because I'm really getting tired now. Bloody heat. Bloody eating lots of nummy food. Bloody everything. Lack of sleep because Murtai was really restless last night and kept on waking me up in the night. Don't worry, I'll get her later. I'll get her real good. God. I just realised for those guys in the United Kingdom, check out those pylons. They look really odd, don't they? Very odd. How fast are you going, mister, in that Golf? Speed limit is not as fast as you, surely? I'm not sure, actually. You know, on my sat-nav, my real-life sat-nav, there's actually a circle in the bottom right corner that tells you how fast the speed limit is on this given road. It's a little bit out of date. And by a little, I mean it tells me the road is 30 when it's actually a 60. In a couple of places near Nottingham. But apart from that, I haven't found any errors, and wow, he's shifting. But it'd be nice to have a button or a part of the sat-nav just to tell me how fast I'm allowed to go in this particular part of the world. So I don't have to constantly keep my eyes out for speed signs. Yeah, like any other sat-nav on the world. I don't turn off here, do I? No, but I'm going to hit that car. No, I didn't, thank fuck. I do think I should slam on the brakes this bit though. I did hit a car behind me, but it's okay. Well, comparatively speaking. Tum-ti-tum. So if you haven't turned off the video by now and you're still with us, hello, I'm MoD. Welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's been a long day in the sweltering heat with no aircon, no breeze, no nothing to talk of that may keep everything cool. We've crashed Matilda a couple of times. I'm struggling to come up with things to say because it's that hot in my room and I can't concentrate properly and play games. Let's talk about the mystery video, because last night I put up a mystery video. It'll be tonight at the time of recording, but it'll be yesterday night by the time you're watching this. And I'm hoping that everyone enjoys it. Although the screen resolution may be a bit out, and by a bit I mean... But you'll see for yourselves, just go find the mystery game video and watch it. And let me know, is it up your street or not? Hopefully you enjoy it. But if you want me to zoom in a bit on it so you can actually see it, then let me know in the comments, as always. Let me know in the comments of that video. I want to keep the comments for each video on those videos, if you know what I mean. I could maybe have gone a tad faster through there, but it doesn't matter. We made it. We made it without rolling. Come on, Tildy. Yeah. Oh, good, a bus. My favourite. I love them buses. Maybe after this we can pay off one of the loans. Speaking of which, ouch! 6 grand taken in one hit. Thanks, bank. Yeah, how about them loan instalments, eh? Let's get ready to turn off here. Let's get ready to die here. Slow more, Tildy, slow more. There we go. And charge, and outside lane, I think. Yes. Excuse me, big heavy truck coming through. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We're gonna do what they say can be done. And if we go down the outside of that one, then we're gonna cut to the inside of the next. Don't know what song is, I made it up just now. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie 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 doo. Ooh, woo. Doobie 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 doo 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 doo. Woo, woo. I am so tired. But you want Euro Truck on a Sunday, so this is what I'm going to do for you lovely, lovely people. If I crash and burn, I'm blaming you lot. And incidentally, guys, if this was real life, I wouldn't be driving my car. Not for shit. I'm that tired right now. We're nearly there. Ah! Oh, windmill. Hello, windmills. I thought it was a lighthouse then. Where is that on the left? Well, not on the left, straight ahead. Straight in front of us. Don't know. Not going to worry about it anymore. Oh my god. Oh, I had an interesting comment on the most recent Eurotruck video actually. A kid called Elijah left a comment saying all my videos are bad, and if I don't improve the quality of the content he's going to unsubscribe. Didn't bother to tell me what I could do to improve the videos, just said that they're all bad. But if they're that bad, why the fuck did you subscribe in the first place, mate? I'm not going to keep you around if you don't want to stay a fan. What do you guys think? I know I'm constantly asking you guys for feedback at the moment anyway. I was quite happy to just leave it and drop it on the head, but this guy's made me think, if there is a way I could improve, how would I improve? Why would you subscribe to somebody if you didn't think they had good videos in the first place? And also, I'm not going to bend over backwards and kiss the arse of one little shithead who thinks that I should improve the quality of my videos when they're actually alright in most people's eyes. Majority overrules here. Is this me being nasty towards it? Ooh. Time to steady on, Tildy. How slow are you guys going? Jeez. Very slowly. What happens if I pop in here? Thank you. And then switch back again. Let's go the long way around and see what dealerships we can get. And I know this isn't the... Oh shit. Yeah, let's go the proper way around. Oh, fuck off, crash offence. Yeah, long way around. See what there is to see. I think once I've done this, I'm going to set it up to render, and then I'm going to go lie down for half an hour of mer time. Sounds like a good plan, actually. Yeah. I'm going to end up bankrupt at this rate. Majestic truck dealer. I don't want Majestic, I want Mercedes. Yeah. Oh, we've got to complete the job. 3 hours. No, 15 hours even. 3 hours till we have to rest. So, okay, we've got plenty of time to drive around and find out what that recruitment agency is. Not that it matters, considering we haven't rented another truck out yet. Oh, no, we can go this way. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, that's a new one. A yellow. Is that a giveaway? Yeah, I don't actually know. Come on, MoD, stay awake a little longer. Without killing anybody. Is this my turn? Yes, there's my parking spot. Not been the finest day in Euro Truck history, has it? No. But there we go. Satisfactory. Oh, another level. So, don't want to unlock gases or corrosive substances. Let's go for gases. Let's also switch engine off for a bit. Oh, we got some money. Yay. I think it's quick jobs for a bit now. Upgrades available. What we got? Left exhaust. A beacon. Paint. New engine. New engine. Let's go. Let's go. How far is it to the nearest shop? Around the corner. Okay. We'll worry about the rest in a bit. We've got to go get a new engine. New engine time. All of a sudden I feel wide awake. Excuse me, coming through. And again. How much for the engine? I could repair Tilde, or I can get a new engine. Let's go for the engine. It only cost us 6,700. Oh, because we get a slight reimbursement first with the old engine. Cool. Service. Oh. Oh. Yep, there we go. Just the cabin to repair. £15,000 there. Still plus 29% damage rate, jeez. And here we go, the end of another episode, parking up in a sleeping bay, ready for the next day. Let's have a look at the job market, see what whereabouts in the world well we can get. We're pretty west. And we've got quite a few jobs we can get from here actually. Oh, an urgent one to Nuremberg. There's a fragile one to Wien. Yeah, we could probably take that one actually. But I want to do some quick jobs first to get some money in. We can always look enough time. Anyway, 12,133 miles. I've been MoD, thank you very much for watching, and I do apologise if this has been one of the most boring episodes I've ever done of anything ever. If you enjoyed this, please hit the thumbs up, although I'm not expecting any. If you would like to subscribe to see more, don't worry, I'm not always this bad. Please share this with your friends, and don't forget Papyrus, raising money, justgiving.com/mod1982, and help some teenagers that are suffering from depression and wanting to commit suicide. Thanks for watching, we'll see you on Thursday. Bye bye.